YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, man. Got a good one for y'all today. Of course, y'all already know who we be, man. It's your boy Rel. And joining me is the man that's talking about Purple Rain. Purple Rain is my boy King. What up, man?
Nothing much, brother. Rest in peace to a real one. But let's talk Mavs, man. I think we got a little bit to talk about. Let's do it.
Yeah, got a little bit, man. Slow period right now, but still more things to talk about, man, when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to get into all that. But before we do that, man, listen, guys, if you are brand new to the channel, you're into Dallas Maverick content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us here on We Talk Mavs. And also, man, for everyone watching the show today, please hit that like button, guys. Everybody, please hit the like button. Smash that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do in life. That will definitely help out the channel greatly, guys. So please hit that like button. All right, man. You ready to get into it, man?
Yes, sir.
Got a couple, some rumors tied to the Mavericks, man. We got a few of them here we're going to get into. So you already know how we do this, man. We usually get into these latest news and trade rumors surrounding the Mavs. So first up, man, we got this story that came out recently, man, about the guard Killian Hayes of the Detroit Pistons, man. Let's go ahead and see what's popping with this right here. Detroit Pistons have been engaged in talks with the Dallas Mavericks this offseason. They reportedly offered at the former first-round pick in a potential deal that didn't go anywhere. According to the NBA insider Mark Stein, negotiations were sparked by the Pistons' determination to ease a backcourt logjam by trading Killian Hayes and gaining little traction. The seventh overall pick in 2020 draft, Hayes has not made much of an impact since he's entered the league, but he is coming off his best year as a professional. The 21-year-old started 56 out of the 76 appearances and averaged a career high of 10.3, 6.2 assists, and 1.4 steals. However, his efficiency left much to be desired as he shot 37.7% from the field and 28% from three. All right, man, that's the first one up, man. What's on your mind?
I don't know. What do we have to trade for Killian Hayes?
This drunken bottle of water, this Dallas Maverick pen, and let's see, this sparkling trash can juice in a bottle.
Got you. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing really on the team, especially guard wise. I'm really wanting to trade for Killian Hayes. I don't really know what Killian Hayes' upside is. I know he's young. I know he can still become something else, but I look at like things that guys are good at, and I don't know what he's good at. Like his efficiency is not good. I mean, he gets you about 6 assists. How tall is he? Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna keep talking. I'll find out.
Okay, but I don't know. He's just a project. So if it's just something you can, trade
6'5".
6'5". Okay, so if you can trade, you can have him run, maybe finishing at the rim, but his percentages are horrible though. They said 37% just from the field in general.
28 from three.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I thought he was better than that, but that's pretty bad. So like I said, if they want to give him to us for like a JaVale McGee, maybe. But other than that, nah.
I wonder if Detroit would take on JaVale McGee.
I mean, I think they would. I think it sounds like they may be desperate. So I think it's going to get real hot real soon for the Mavericks before the season started. At least I don't think it's done. It's just like I think a lot of folks say they're just waiting for certain pieces to fall in line.
I think Dallas is waiting to look for an opportunity to be in the 3-team trade or something.
Yep.
Let's see the next one up here, man. Let's do this one. Okay. All right, so Dallas Mavericks interested in a top remaining free agent guard. Let's go ahead and read into this. This is from the Smoking Cuban, of course. It says Dallas Mavericks still have a roster spot available, and it's unclear what direction they're leaning. They've been linked to some wings over the past few weeks, such as Kelly Oubre and Derrick Jones Jr. They've also been linked to some guards, such as Malik Beasley. Let's see. Dallas Mavericks seem to have enough, but it looks as if they're interested in one of the top remaining free agent shooting guards. Let's see. Brian Whoopson of KSPT reported that former Minnesota Timberwolves guard Jalen Noel is on Dallas' radar on his podcast, Scoop with is that Doogie? Scoop.
Doogie, yeah.
He says he also said that there is a mutual understanding that Noel isn't coming back to the Timberwolves, and his camp is waiting on a potential Damian Lillard blockbuster to happen and letting things play out. Let's see. Last season for the Timberwolves, he averaged 10.8, 2.6 rebounds, and 2 assists, and .6 steals per game. He is good at creating his own shot and using handles to get to his spots. He is also an underrated passer and a good decision maker when going downhill. Despite being a solid scorer, he struggles as a shooter and defender. He shot 28.6% from last season on 3.6 attempts per game. So Dallas, the Mavericks don't seem in any rush to make a move, but he is a player to keep your eye on. He would be a good scorer off the bench, but his playing time would be a question mark in Dallas. The Mavs already have several solid guards that will come off the bench, and Seth Curry, Jaden Hardy, and Tim Hardaway if they don't trade him. He said he would be fighting for minutes with all three players, and his fit in Dallas would be questionable with the way the roster is currently constructed.
Wow.
I might have to agree with the Smoking Cuban on this one. I don't know about this one, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of if we are going for one more spot, I know one's a trade and one's free agent. I'd rather have Killian Hayes than you feel me. Like my question mark is, and it's not even a question mark. It's just what I feel like I'd rather like solidify is the point guard, another point guard off the bench, like somebody that can, give the ball, give the rock to guys and set guys up.
Right.
And I mean, I know they say he's underrated passer and all, but he's not a good defender and more of a project. You feel me? Like Killian gave us what, 6? They said 6 assists. Like gives you 6.5 assists. So you feel like I know he can give you assists. So if push come to shove and you need to put the ball in his hand and tell him to just create, maybe he could just be a creator in this situation or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
Killian ain't a bad size. Like I said, 6'5". It's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's good. On this team is a point guard, backup point guard.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think we can pass on him, man. Like this just said too. We think we got enough guards now.
Yeah.
Unless they trade, Tim Hardaway here pretty soon. We kind of stacked right now at guard. So yeah, I agree with you. Let's get to this last one here, man. It's the one you looking for right here. Said Deandre Ayton trade rumors. Mavs had wide range of options on Sun Stars fit. Says Phoenix Sun star Deandre Ayton might have been as somewhat polarizing trade target with the Dallas Mavericks front office. My perception is, this is our quote, my perception is that there is a wide range of options within the Mavericks organization about
opinions,
Ayton.
right? Opinions.
Opinions. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Opinions within the Mavericks organization about Ayton and how he would perform here. Athletics Tim Cato wrote Monday. Mark Stein, NBA insider, reported in June that the Suns and the Mavericks discussed an Ayton trade that would include Tim Hardaway, Rashawn Holmes, and JaVale McGee. Shout out to Bills for breaking that news. Chris Haynes of the Bleacher Report reported June 25th that Phoenix was moving forward with the plans of keeping DeAndre Ayton to play alongside Booker, Kevin Durant, and Beal. Let's see what else. Fans widely viewed that as a reflection of the fact that Ayton's trade value wasn't there. The team was hoping it would be. 25-year-olds owed $102 million over the next 3 seasons, and his performance in the 2023 playoffs reinforced the concerns about whether he can help and get a team over the top. He averaged 13 points, 9 rebounds across 10 games, which isn't that kind of production you want from a star on a max contract. Let's see. Oh, and this is what DeAndre Ayton said. He said, quote, I feel the whole world hating on me. Said Phoenix Suns center DeAndre Ayton opens up about last season. It says he aims to change the narrative when he returns to the court in October. So take it away, man. What's on your mind?
I pray, man. I told you in that perfect universe, that universe where that one, that one that Doctor Strange saw, man, like it's DeAndre, and if somehow, some way, I still, like I said, it's not done, it's not over. It's still more dominoes to fall, and it's off season with the trades. Bro, if they get DeAndre Ayton over here, man, like I know it's opinions and split of opinions and things like that. I heard what DeAndre Ayton said. I just saw the numbers you told us. What 14 and basically 10, and that's like underperforming and thinking he's not even playing. A different DeAndre Ayton that's more motivated and all playing for Luka Doncic. That's gonna get him the ball, bro. Like he's gonna get so many easy buckets. That's what I think of. Like he doesn't even have to take away the game. Like him picking and rolling and helping Luka and setting screens will get him the easy buckets that the White Power was supposed to get. You feel like that's get that guy over here, please, man. That's just I pray. I pray we get him before we can't get him. Like it just keep feeling like that the door keeps closing, but it's still some light. So I'm just like, please, man, please just get it done.
Yeah, I echo your sentiment, man. I ditto and all that. I just like I said, we'll see here, man, in probably in the next couple of weeks or so, maybe a month, because everything's slowing down right now. So we don't know what moves are gonna be made. We heard Nico say before he's not done. I think he said it again more recently, probably like a couple weeks ago. He said he's still not done. We start steady hearing like JaVale McGee. We already know he's not gonna be on this team regardless. We heard the different trade rumors surrounding Tim Hardaway Jr. being on his team. So I mean, hey, we gonna have to wait and see, man, and see what happens here. I
Christian
think a
Wood.
lot of and the Christian Wood thing too. So yeah, we just gonna have to wait and see, man. Nothing's concrete right now. Shout out to Mark Stein, man. He's out here keeping the news cycle going for us, man, to let us know what's going on with the Mavericks, man. He's probably the only person I trust right now. Maybe like a Tim Cato or somebody like that, man. The only ones I pretty much trust when it comes to Mav news. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bibbs
And yeah,
again.
shout out to Biv too, man, for that dropping that news on the show. Anything else, man, you want to touch on?
It was something for the touch on Koi, I think, and somebody else asked about it. Oh, the Luka Doncic noise about the organization
Oh
finally
yeah,
talking
yeah,
to
yeah.
him about losing weight.
Right.
And you know what I feel again, man, it's just my opinion. It may not be true, it could be all that stuff. I feel like they're just jumping onto something to try to get kudos for something that Luka was already like planning to do, if that makes sense. Like making it feel like they made the move that everybody was talking about and all. Like at this point, I don't know. He was already seemed like he was on his way to do it. Now you're saying you're talking to him now about his way to come in and all. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he stays with it. We'll see what's going on with that. But I don't know if the Mavs have much to do with it though.
Man, shout out to Wiz. She had posted something on Twitter earlier. I kind of agree with her. Listen, if you're gonna have him do that, man, like, you don't keep his usage high. Like if you're doing that, you do it for the right reason. Don't be sitting there doing it. Well, we want your usage to stay high, so we want you to be able to handle that usage if you take some of the weight off. It's like that's not the right way to go about it. Like you built this team a certain way so he wouldn't have to have such a high usage anymore. You know? So I'm gonna take you out of this with the whole him losing weight thing and the way we played in summer league as a sign of things to come as far as how Dallas gonna play this year. I think Dallas gonna play a whole lot faster.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's what I'm hoping. That's why they telling him to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, he's supposed to do it anyway, like you said. But yeah, that's common sense. But for the thinking of the Mavericks is like because of how I seen Dallas play in summer league. Because they kind of implement a little bit of the offense that they're going to go with during the season in summer league. They did it the way they played in summer league, and of course, Luka losing their way. I think they're going to play a whole lot faster, man.
They should.
So
And
yeah,
I already told you, I don't think Luka. He don't even got to lose his scoring. I think it's actually going to help his efficiency and actually helping to get easier buckets.
I think so too.
Yeah, like I
When
think
you
it's
got more guys who can do more things, man, it helps out the offense. It opens the offense up.
yeah. Luka gonna shoot like 52 to 55% this year.
I believe it. He shot 50 last year, so I mean, yeah.
49.
Oh man, you could have left it at 50, man.
Nah, bro, I can't do that. If it had been anybody else, I'd have said the same thing. So he can get to 50 though. He will get to 50.
I think he'll get to 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, that's why I'm I'm thinking that's what they're doing, but you know how Dallas is. I'm thinking that's why they're saying that is because they want to play faster. That's what I'm hoping they're saying it for,
Yeah,
and not for we want to keep your usage high or whatever. So we hope you can last all season playing, high usage and all that stuff, man. With that the new the new body you're gonna have.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't want to do all that, man. Just want to cut his usage down. If you're gonna do that, you want to play faster with his with his slim physique.
Bro,
So
I was watching Bubble Luka again, and like him cutting through the Clippers, like just the movements, the euros and all, just getting through them, being slimmer and being in shape. Oh man, it
he's
was
quicker off the dribble.
bro, it was amazing, man. Just getting around Marcus Morris real quick and all that. That one quick step. We might be getting that back, man.
I hope so, man.
With even more developed IQ, I should say. Like he's even a more seasoned vet in the game, going back to that body shape. So
Get
that'd be awesome.
get that Luka with a better support cast. Let's see what happens with that.
Yeah. With a 6-year brain.
Yeah. But yeah, man. You ready to get to the people, see what they saying?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how we do this, man. If you're new to the channel, you got any questions or any comments addressing us, guys, please hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. WTM in front of your question or your comment, so that way we know that you are addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard family members. All right, man. And what we normally do is we hit the super chats first, guys. No matter when they come in, we hit the super chats first, and then we do the regular chats. So let's go ahead and get into it. First one up is, of course, Corey, the MVP of the channel. He's a Glow Yard member, hitting us with the $9.99 dono. He said, "Much love, guys. Did you think more about the flipping conversation? The flopping conversation. Also, I feel like the trade deadline, we are going to be active. Tim McGee will be gone. To be honest with you, Corey, I think McGee going to be gone before we even start the season.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I think.
I don't think McGee even gonna play for the team at all. Corey. Not even a preseason game. Like I don't think.
We've heard from like Tim Cato. We heard from Mark Stein. Both of them pretty much are saying, yeah, he's gone either way. Either do a trade or they just release him. One or two.
And the flopping conversation, Corey, I'm not worried about that. Whenever they put something as a rule in front of Luka, like it doesn't affect him. Remember the whole baiting for fouls? That was supposed to affect him, didn't touch him at all. Like that didn't bother him at all.
Still giving you like 9.5 a game.
Up doing the same thing. Like so it'll be fine. This will actually, like I think you said it, Corey. This should actually help him. Just make him maybe be quiet a little more. Stop doing things. So I'm down with it.
Man. Let's hope.
Yeah. That's on me. Richard, Glow Yard Gang member. What up, Richard? He says we have videos telling us how good Maxey is and add Dwight and THJ that will either start or get big minutes. Well, I just give up. I don't trust anything yet, Richard, as far as minutes and all that. Let's get to the preseason first. That's how I feel with all that. Then let's see.
Agreed. Yeah, let's get to the preseason first, man, before we start talking about what's going to happen.
Yeah, because other than that would just be creating misery. Let's not do that right now. Let's start off on a good note. Let's try to at least. Matthew says, yo, what Rowan King? How you guys doing?
What up? What's up? Yeah. What up, Matthew?
He said, what's up? The NBA trade status, it's like the whole league is on stall, including the Mavs. Yeah, we got big pieces waiting right now, and possibly more players that may not even be available yet, like Embiid and all that kind of stuff. But we'll see.
A whole bunch of stuff usually at the summer league, man, when things start kind of quieting down a little bit. So
that's why I think Damian Lillard gonna get traded, man, because I think it gotta start the dominoes, man.
Him, James Harden still there.
Yep. So somebody gotta start it. Matthew also says Mavs can still make a center move. I just feel like they are waiting for other teams to make moves so they can join in. Yeah, I'm not even worried. I think I know stuff gonna happen. I already know the JaVale McGee thing is gonna happen. Something else gonna be done. They're just waiting. Matt said, "What's the latest rumors you were hearing about the Mavs?" Because I'm hearing nothing, just dead silence. Basically, what we just said today, Matt.
What we just talked about in the show.
Matt says, "The thing is, Nico works well in silence." Yes. He says, "Luka looking lean in the best shape he can be. So excited to watch him at the FIBA World Cup and win it all for his country." Yeah, and what do you guys think as far as everyone that's I should say European or anyone from don't feel like from Slovenia. It's a regular, but about the other guys not playing.
The only
like
one
the
we
other,
know is Greg, I think.
yeah, it's Greg, but like the other folks not playing, Joker and Giannis and all them, they decided not to play this year. So, I mean, we talked about it before. Like, you can get to a point in understanding that you may have to play one or the other, but I don't know. Just wonder what you guys think about it. Them not playing. Div says USA is rated number 1. Odds to win it at FIBA. Slovenia, I think, is 5th or 4th. I can't remember. Yeah, they're around there, Div. They're like ranked 4th or something like that. He also says, just checked. USA 1, Serbia 2, Greece 3, Slovenia 4. I wonder if this was before they found out the joke isn't playing.
Yeah, I'm about to say that before or after, Div.
That's wild. I wouldn't have thought Serbia or Greece. Either one of them should be better than Slovenia. You feel like Serbia or Greece better than Slovenia? I guess because of the one player.
Hey, why I think Slovenia has been ranked so high for the last couple little outings because of Luka.
But Slovenia played good as a team, man. You feel me? Like, I feel like more.
Hey, Greece was doing pretty good last year, though.
Not
last year, whatever that basketball thing was, championships was.
I got you, but
Luka what's name got hurt?
Both of them, though, wasn't he?
You said what?
Luka was giving it to both of them, wasn't he?
He was giving it to both of them, but I mean, what's name still was like one of the top teams in the.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just giving shots out to Luka. I'm saying that's why he should be higher. Slovenia.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I want to. Hey, Did where do the ranks come from, man? Let's know where the rankings come from because that makes it.
It's FIBA. They FIBA.
So FIBA made those. Okay, I'm about to say people like Kendrick Perkins or somebody.
No, they FIBA.
Maul with the $5 dono. He says, in your opinion, which young player on the Mavs is going to make the most impactful leap this year? Thank you. That's a good one. Probably you want to say Josh, but I'm leaning more towards Omax.
So I'm gonna say the most impactful leap. I'm gonna take that as already showing an example, and I'm gonna take Josh.
Oh, okay. You
can go with what you're saying, Omax. It makes sense, but I'm gonna say Josh. I'm gonna say Josh has to. Like, how about that? I'm saying Josh because
Josh has to. Yes,
Josh has to, man. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I want the pressure on Josh, and I feel like he should succeed. I hope so.
I agree. And of course, man, we got another one up.
What up, Joe?
Joe was also a glow. I remember with the $4.99 dono. He said, I'm posting just to make a contribution to the cause. Appreciate it, Joe. Said, thank you, gentlemen, for your efforts. Appreciate it, Joe.
Appreciate you,
Joe. I ask you a question, Joe. Who was the GM of the Mavericks? I can't think of his name. Who was the Mavericks GM during Ross Perot's ownership? I know he was Ross Perot's friend. I know he was a realtor that he just threw in that position because he knew him. Can you tell me real quick, Joe, what was that guy's name? I cannot think of a man's name off the top of my head.
Let's see. Matt says, is there a chance we can still get Ayton? Yes, there is, Matt. Yes, there is.
I hope, man. We keep hearing this. We keep hearing the windows closed. Then yet we keep hearing stuff about it being an option, man. So,
Matthew, we can still get Ayton. I would say that we can still get him. Now, all this about the window closing, all that's to say if we're going to get him or not. But I think we can still get him, is what I'm saying, man. He also says still trying to stay positive through the offseason GM moves. Yeah, we're fine. Not yet. We still got a long way to go. Got a bunch of baseball. Nancy says, what up, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
Up, Nancy?
Doing great, Nancy. Thanks for asking. She said, I heard Grant Williams doing some interviews. He is really excited about playing with Luka and Kai. He also said that the Mavs were the most aggressive in trying to get him. He said that it's not that other teams weren't interested. It's just the Mavs were the most aggressive in their pursuit. It's cool to hear. Shows they are trying to get better. Yes, man.
Yeah, I heard that interview. He did say that.
I said the same thing. Let's see. Sporting Game says, long time no see, bro. Yes, sir. Sporting Game, what's up? He says, Capella or Drummond if we don't want to spend first round pick and deal. If we don't want to spend first round pick, Capella.
I think Drummond's 10. Because I don't even. Can they still move him since he opted back into his contract?
I don't know. Is it a 60
day?
I
don't think they wanted him for that. The money I think he opted in for 3.
Is it a 60-day thing, or he got to wait till like December?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because I know he opted back in, so I'm not sure.
I'm still not a big like Drummond one. If I had to choose between the two of them without giving up the first round, I'm picking Capella, most definitely.
Right.
Coy again says Dirk clears Kevin Garnett, and it's not an opinion. It's a fact. In the playoffs, Dirk owned KG in Minnesota. Dirk was better in the regular season. This isn't me being a homer. Yeah, I feel you, Coy. Sometimes I wish I wasn't a Mavs fan when I discuss this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be in a homer, but it's like, nah. I grew up watching Dirk putting that work in on Garnett, man. I told you my pop probably like one of the biggest Garnett fans I ever met in my life. We used to argue all the time. It's like, Brandon, you used to sit there and watch like Dirk cooking the dude like a Sunday morning breakfast, man.
Bro, Chauncey Billups even talked about it. Chauncey Billups said Dirk gave him the business, was cooking Garnett. Was like, man, this guy couldn't do nothing. He also says better than him at the Celtics. Argue with the wall. Yeah, he better than him at the Celtics for sure. He better than him with Timberwolves.
Better than him in Brooklyn. Better than him in Timberwolves. Better than him the Celtics. Better than him back in the Timberwolves. Like
Ray also says, "What's up, Glowyard?"
What up, Ray?
What up, Ray? I don't understand how for everyone else though, Ray, it's like you got to be the best player on a championship level team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dirk does that. Kevin Garnett has never done that, but he's better than Dirk.
Like I said, I had an argument with this dude I used to work with way back in the day when Garnett and them won that championship. And he was like, I told you we should have traded Dirk for Garnett. I argued with this dude. I said, bro, you weren't even the first option on your team. You had two other Hall of Famers on your team, bro, who wanted the ball more than you in the fourth quarter. Like, you didn't have to do those things that you were getting criticized for in Minnesota for not wanting the ball in the fourth quarter, not being clutch, all that stuff, not being able to carry a team. You had two other guys who could help you do that, to where you didn't have no pressure on you to have to do that. You just go out there and just play your game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like the whole argument with like the Kevin Durant thing. It's like, yeah, but all you have to do is just go out there and play your game. You had other guys who take that pressure off of you. The people the pressure that people put on you when you had your own team, you had to worry about that with those guys over there. That's what Garnett had.
Let me ask you two questions based off of that. One, if Paul Pierce came over here, would he have been number one or number two?
No, you listen. That's a great example you just brought up. If you had Paul Pierce and Ray Allen with Dirk, who would have been number one option?
I'm asking you.
Like, you already know who would have been the number one option.
That's what I'm saying. Paul Pierce if that trade would have went down with Paul Pierce over here,
Dirk would have still been number one.
It would have still been Dirk's team, right? And let me ask you this question: if Paul Pierce would have been over here, do you feel like Dirk and Paul Pierce could have won a championship?
Yes.
All right.
Hold on. What's one of the what ifs? I keep bringing up every time we bring up what ifs.
All right. Then
I keep bringing up the Paul Pierce trade. I said, bro, that's one of the biggest blunders in our history. Dirk would have been the best player Dirk would have ever played with in his career, bro. Yeah. In his prime. We're talking about a guy at that time was giving you 26 points a game.
Yep. I'm just saying.
Dirk didn't get that with Finley. He didn't get that with Nash. He didn't get that with none of them guys.
He got a Finals MVP, bro. Beside Dirk, Dirk would have won a championship with Paul Pierce.
I'm guaranteeing Dirk would have won more than one championship.
Bro, Dirk might have won a championship.
I want to put that out there.
Dirk might have won a championship with a prime Chauncey Billups.
Bro.
That's how good Dirk is. Amount says good energy tonight in the Glow Yard. Absolutely, Amount. It's always good energy, man. Well, now it is, I should say. I hope so.
Oh, dang, Amount, where you been?
Yeah, Amount.
We ain't seen Amount in a minute.
Amount be skipping, but he always come back. Appreciate you, Amount. Matthew says, why are we looking for guards? Nico, look for a big, my gosh. Bleacher Report is just trying to cook up something. Yeah, and it's just guys that are just like loose ends they're talking about right now.
But it's not, but Matthew, you got to remember, it's not Bleacher Report that's doing it. These are coming from reputable sources that's saying this. It's just that Bleacher Reports is reporting what those reputable sources are saying. So it's not Bleacher Report coming up with the news. They're just pretty much posting what the reputable sources are saying.
Richard says, Hayes, okay, just young, but they want Bojan in and want a first. It's a bad deal. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not giving first
touch that guy for no. I don't really want to trade. It's not many people I want to trade for Bojan on the team.
Yeah, I'm not beating the table for Bojan.
We
got him cool. Like, but I'm not sitting here flipping over tables like, give me Bojan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's wild? Let me ask you this: do you think Bojan playing in a role, if he was asked to do what Tim Hardaway Jr. was doing, right? Do you think he could be as good as Tim Hardaway? I know, but it's about to sound like blasphemy. Do you think he could be as good at doing Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role on this team, like as good as Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, I think he can, but I just don't want to give up my whole you know what I'm saying, a treasure troll to get this dude. He's like 34 and to be 35 years old, man.
So
Like,
you think he can shoot 50 and 50?
I think he can.
You don't think he might fall off a cliff? No
Because
time
he
soon.
was that's what I'm about to go to. It's not the question is not can he do it. The question is how long can he do it? That's
Yeah,
the question.
that's why I'm like, do you think
Like
you
I
gonna
said,
get
you're
to
about to
him
be
being at that same
35.
level?
Like you, I think like you and Richard said on the members only. Like everybody's not LeBron, man.
No.
Like you can't expect him. What he averaged like 21 or 22 last year or
Yeah.
whatever. Like you expect him to come in here and put up that type of production again for Dallas? Like
And that's the last hoorah on a bad team. You feel
yeah.
me? Like that's no Cade Cunningham or nothing. Like they gave you
Like
the
I said,
keys.
if he was like a free agent, I get him for the low.
I'm questioning trading Tim for him, man. Like that's
Yeah,
how
I don't want to. Yeah, like I said,
I don't really even need him. That's how I
I
feel.
don't,
Like
I don't want to trade that type of contract for that type of player. I want a center, man. I want
yeah,
to use that trade tip for a center,
for a
bro. That's what we
center.
need. We
That's what
don't
I'm
need
with you. Too.
Bojan.
That's what I'm
We need a
feeling. Like it's
center.
the same thing. Like
Yeah,
his best value is probably the same thing Tim did for us at the end of the year last year. You feel
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm all right. I don't need Bojan.
We need a center, man. Use that chip to get you a center.
I agree. Matt also says the whole league is waiting on the Dame and Harden trade. Then the Mavs make their move. Hopefully. Matt also says, "Roll that jersey fire. Show them off, bro. Show it off, man."
Yeah, man. We got the glow yard jerseys out now.
Bro got me jealous. I should have worn mine.
On the way to where yours. Store near you guys. You know what I'm saying? Got the glow yard with the We Talk Mavs patch, and then we got the it was in my closet, but then we got the We Talk Mavs jersey with the glow yard patch on it, man.
Yep.
We're trying to find a way, man, to where we can get the glow yard want to order jerseys and stuff, man. We're trying to find a way to set that up. We're gonna talk to Demond, trying to get like a package deal going to where if you want to order their own jerseys, we can set all that up for them.
Yep. Richard says, not hating on Hardy, but just where is he getting time to play? Before Seth? I don't think so. I don't think Seth was brought over here unless Tim Hardaway Jr. is trash. So the thing is like I think everybody has like a guy that can take their spot. It's like competition now, which is a good thing. So I think
and we're banking on the fact too, Richard, that Tim Hardaway's not going to be here.
Yeah, but I think if Jaden Hardy's that dude and he's cooking these guys and all in preseason and all that stuff, Jaden Hardy gonna get time, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Somebody else was cooking people, but he can get time got cut back. No comment.
That's supposed to be an attitude.
Corey with the $4.99 don't know. He says as much as I'm excited to watch Luka at FIBA, I'm excited about Josh just to see how his work this summer has gone. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Josh too. I'm excited to see all the guys. I'm excited for preseason and all that. Richard also says, I'm okay with Hayes and Wiseman or Stewart, but they don't want our bad stuff, but want Bojan in the first. No, I'm okay. I'm okay
yeah, like I said, according to the article, man, they got a large jam at guard, so they're trying to get rid of Killian Hayes, which makes sense, because they weren't sold on him after I think like his second year. So Cade is coming back. They got what's the boy name? The one they drafted last year. The one they compared to
Jay Ivey.
Thank you, Jay Ivey, and was somebody else. Then they drafted another guy. Oh, then they got one of the Thompson twins, who's gonna play a little bit of point guard too. So yeah, like I said, that's really why they're trying to get him up out of there, man.
Yeah. Can I say I'm off the Wiseman train now?
Why?
Because he's now in a Dark Lively time frame. Yeah. You feel me? Like it's no need to bring him here and put him in front of Derek Lively because they're both.
Yeah, you want to get somebody who can solidify that the first slot. So yeah,
if we didn't have Derek Lively, I'm off of the Wiseman train. Like I still think Wiseman can be nice.
We already got a Wiseman already.
Yeah, but if I already got a guy, I don't need another one. I'd rather go. I'd still take Isaiah Stewart though. I don't think you like Isaiah Stewart, but
no, why you keep saying I don't like that, man? I like Isaiah Stewart. I just don't think he's a starting center.
You don't think he's a stopgap center either?
No, I don't think he's a stopgap. I think he's a Rashad Holmes.
So but you're okay with Rashawn starting? You saying, or you don't want to start?
No, I mean I'm okay with Rashawn starting, I guess, because he's been through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather have somebody else starting. I mean, out of those three, who you want to start? You want the Powell to start?
Hell no.
Exactly. So it means Rashawn Holmes.
Knight says, "What up, Knight?" First and foremost, he says, "If Embiid bounces after he gets bounced from the playoffs again, Would you trade
Right.
Lively, Omax, Green, Hardy, Kleber, two future seconds, and the 27 first for Embiid? No,
I say no.
no. I'm sorry, Knight. I know you probably like this is absolutely blasphemy. This is wild. Embiid, I don't think Embiid got much longer playing basketball, and I know that's horrible. Knock on wood. And I don't know if it's worth it to give all that up for him. I don't know if you got a championship with all that gone the first year he's there, and then like you still got to build around that. So shout out to Embiid and getting his MVP, but
Yeah,
I
you pretty
can't
much
do
just
that.
gutted your team right there with
Yeah,
that one player.
that's the end. Like you, it's Kyrie, Luka, and Embiid. Like I'd rather go, get Ayton and give up just Tim Hardaway Jr. You feel me? Than give up all that for Embiid to just have those three. Like I don't know, Mike. Div says, I have a feeling Mavs willing to wait on centers because they know some of those teams will get desperate and trade them if they start to suck, such as Ayton, Capella. Berg
Man, it
says
sounds like Capella. That
they just put him on the trade block
Atlanta.
officially.
Yeah, like Atlanta really trying to move him now.
We can get him.
So
I
we'll
really,
see.
I really think Nico is waiting. Like I think we all sitting here because we know we need a center, and Nico really playing the game like a salesman. Like he knows these guys want to give us their centers.
I think Nico is really trying to get Aiden.
Yeah,
but I think he'll probably wait till like the last hour and say, "All right, give us Capella." Like if we can't get Aiden, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
Like,
saying if you can't get Aiden? I got you. I'm gonna say like, what you waiting for Aiden, but say give me Capella? What? Like
no, like if he don't get Aiden, then it's
I
like, okay,
understand.
well, damn it, okay, let's go ahead and get Capella.
You think he thinks he has Aiden though? You think he has Aiden? He just like waiting for the last
I
moment so he
think
can do
it's
it.
one of those cases where like Phoenix is like not completely shutting the door.
So I'm saying, do
So
you
that
think he has? He think he has him because he already had him.
so he pretty much had him, but just kept trying to throw in McGee.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know if he think he has them, but I think he sees that okay, y'all ain't said no, so we're gonna keep trying. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when your parents were growing up, your dad was trying to holler at your mom,
Mm-hmm.
and you kept trying, she kept saying no, playing hard to get, and he finally got her.
But
That is what he's trying to do.
he's like basically you think they play
Like
hard to
you
get.
didn't say no.
I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? You're playing hard to get right now. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes.
Berg says Ayton makes us a title contender this season, whereas our roster is currently constructed is likely a second round exit at best. This team lacks talent, but Ayton would fix that void. I don't think it lacks talent.
I don't think it lacks talent, but I can agree with you on that.
The talent fits. The talent fits perfectly with the center in the middle. If you get a decent to star center in the middle with the two stars that you have and the guys being able to do a little bit of everything else, the guys around that we have now that can dribble and stuff like that, you got quality guys now around a star team, basically. Basically, you got what you guys wanted as far as around Luka Doncic. You got a bunch of quality guys, but they just with him having backup at the guard position and the center position. Like,
yep.
Got the best of both worlds if you get Ayton. That's what I feel. Ken says, do you think Nico had something to do with helping Kyrie out with Anthony's shoe contract? Maybe.
Probably. I don't know. I can't definitely say yes.
Yeah.
It sounds like there was something Kyrie had in the works already.
Yep. Berg says for Luka to shoot over 50%, he's going to need to cut back on threes. There are too many possessions where he settles instead of taking guys off the dribble. Shame because he can do that anytime. And that's a reason why he's cutting down the weight on his body and his conditioning will stop him from shooting uncontested threes. And I'm gonna get the man credit. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the man credit as well. Luka been cutting back on his threes. I feel like more and more. Like we were talking about it last year and all that stuff. There were times where he would.
Yeah, he started cutting back on him toward the end of the season.
Yeah, so
but you could tell like when he was kind of like worn out and got tired, whatever. Toward the end of the season, he started shooting a lot more of them. Yeah, you could tell.
That's what I said. I think the better conditioning, I think it'll be fine. I think Luka's gonna flirt with 50 and 40 this year. It's about the free throws. I hope he works on his free throws this year. I think that's gonna be fine with the shooting. Ken says, so what duo I guess is better than Luka and Kyrie, and where do you rank them?
I had to go through the league, Ken. I can't say off the top of my head, but King probably can. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They towards the top, but I don't know if they're the best.
Yeah,
they haven't proven anything yet. Like they
gotta play first. Now they come out the gate balling, then you can start putting them in that conversation. But right now, because they didn't make to the playoff last year, man, a lot of people can't put them up there. So
why is Joker and Murray ranked so high? Because they won a championship.
Yeah, of course.
But Murray not even all-star.
Hey, it's just like when they was ranking Damian and CJ, and CJ never went.
Yeah, but they never ranked like Giannis and Middleton.
They ranked him high because of Giannis.
They ranking like Joker and Murray like the best though.
Because they won a championship. You know how it is, man.
Like AD and LeBron.
Yeah. Remember AD and
AD was
LeBron
the
with the
second
number
best
one,
player.
number two. Yeah.
AD was the second best player in the NBA after winning with LeBron. Was better than Tim Duncan all time. Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Kendrick Perkins.
Oh man. As a number two. Knight says Spence and Crawford. Oh my goodness, man. I know, Knight. Oh man. Oh man. I ain't been excited for a fight like this. I feel like since Triple G and Canelo when they fought each other. TGK TV, Glow Yard Gang member.
What up, TGK?
Name of the channel. Says Kendrick Perkins top 5 MVP candidates didn't even have Luka in it. That's just kind of crazy to be honest. Hey TGK, you know what? I think he got the second best odds in Vegas. They put Joker back at the top. I think this is the year to bet for him. Tell you the truth, like I know that's every year, but I really think this is the year. I wouldn't be surprised they didn't have him on there. Like he's been the favorite for the last 3 years or so. He didn't get it done, so just go get it done. That's how I feel.
Two things. One, we don't listen to Kendrick Perkins. He's an idiot. Two, it's the same guy who said last year that it's his first time watching Luka play in person or whatever it was. He said some trash. So which means that you make these definitive opinions about Luka and you never watch this man play. That's for one. Two, like King just said, when you've been one of the top candidates, or maybe the top candidate every year for the last 3 years, and you kind of fizzle out, or something happens, or you come in out of shape or whatever. After a while, it's kind of like the fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me thing. It's like, look, until Luka proves it, man, I'm not surprised that they don't have him on there. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at that. Like King just said, Luka got to go out there and prove it. And I think this might be the year. Come in better shape, got a better team around you. Really going to depend on Jason Kidd. You heard me talk about that before. So, we're gonna see.
I think it's actually awesome that he's not the favorite.
Yeah,
I think that's the way Luka operates. I think Luka likes when people say stuff about him, like
I want them to be like, oh yeah, Luka, okay,
yeah. Oh man, what up, Johnny B? Says Glow Yard.
What up, Johnny B?
Richard says my boy Denny isn't playing FIBA either. Wants to work on his game. Yeah. Ray says young with most impact jump. Can we include Luka? He is also young. Yeah, Luka gonna have we
already know Luka gonna make that jump. That was like without saying,
Watch the volumes. If y'all got a chance, watch the volume. Their YouTube video on their top 10 players 25 and under. I don't agree with them having Wembanyama as a number 2 already, but they had Luka number 1, and I feel like they were on point with that when they were talking about it.
Boy, they gotta chill, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get that he gonna be generational defensively either way. It's about his health. I feel like with his offense and all that. And
well, let's let him play a full season before we start talking about. Oh yeah, he number 2. Like nah, bro. These guys in the league that you got in behind him, man, then already been there and improving already. Like come on, man.
He's automatically going to be generational defensively though. Like he just is going to be. He has to be.
Oh no, I'm not arguing none of that. But when you talk about ranking and stuff like that,
he got
the ball yet, man. Let's wait.
LMAO says, "Sup, fellas? What up?
What up, man?
I'm not thinking about off season anymore. Let's just get to the season. Not quite yet.
Yeah, not quite yet, man. I still feel like we need one more move."
Knight says, "I'm trying to see Glow Yard at the American Airlines Center this season. I'm definitely going to be there, man. I think we got some stuff, man. We're going to get some stuff planned this year. We just got to get closer to the season, yeah. I'm definitely trying to get out there. We're going to do something." Div says, "Your show was fire. The one that I missed, unfortunately, the one with Hawks and Knicks, was so awesome. Great work. Watched it afterwards. All of it. Thank you, Div. Appreciate
it, man. Appreciate it. Talk about the crossover.
The crossover. No AI. Potato B says, "What up, Glow Yard? Dame got the league on a chokehold. No trades happening. Yeah."
Man, did you read that? Did you watch that video I sent to the group?
Yes. Right.
That's not the first time I heard some stuff about old Woj, man.
Bro,
And it
I
just
watched the AM. I watched it before you did it. I was like AM hoops about it.
oh yeah.
He,
I was like, I had to share that, bro. I was like, whoa, whoa,
what
whoa.
would you do? I told you that's what I told you before about the Tim McMahon thing, man. I'm like, usually
No, I know.
when you got a
I
superstar, you try to attach yourself to him, and it's like you
remember
being that
remember I
deep.
brought up the fact that when who was it? Was it Kyrie? When Kyrie asked for a trade, remember? And it was like, no, was it Kyrie? Something happened, and we was like, and I was like, whoa, Woj didn't even have his name. Remember, it was Chris Haynes and somebody in what's the boy name? Shams were the first ones to break it.
Probably was
What
Kyrie.
was it? Was it Kyrie?
Probably was Kyrie. Yeah, if it's dealing with Kyrie, it probably was Shams and
Yeah, it might have been that one. I can't remember. But yeah, remember I was like, man, yo, Woj's name wasn't on here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, and then when I
him,
watched this, I was just like, it's all starting to make sense now, man. And like I said, that's not the first time we heard, man. Reputation of Woj is like this, man, where he rubbing people the wrong way, man. And listen, and this is why we always talk about, man. Y'all got to kind of like find your guys, man, and like do a lot. I mean, I know we can't do research on who going where and all that stuff, certain things, but you got to kind of do your research on who you want to listen to when it comes to certain news, man. Like me and King used to be all, Tim McMahon. Okay, what did Tim McMahon say? Then like, as time goes on, it's like, hold on, Tim, you acting real ESPN this right now, man. It's like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I told you who my guy is. I've been saying this forever. I've been on this guy's train probably since I was a kid. Is Mark Stein, bro? Like I'm anything Mark Stein said, and then come to find out, Woj is the reason why. Remember we talked about that too.
ESPN
Mark
got
Stein,
fired because
because
Woj,
man,
Mark Stein was the guy over there.
Mark Stein was the guy, man. He was the guy, and man, shout out to Mark Stein. We can get him on the show.
That's what I'm say. We need to get Mark Stein on the show, man.
I can get him on the show. I wanted to talk to him, man, but yeah, like a lot of people around him and stuff, kind of hard to get to him. But yeah,
but that Woj thing is
that was my eyes a lot, man. And like I said, a lot of stuff starting to add up, man. A lot of stuff starting to make sense. I'm just like, hold on now.
You got to stay.
And it's not the first time we heard this about Woj, bro.
You got to stay in your lane, bro.
And they said Shams kind of do a little bit of that too with the whole clutch sports and all that stuff. So yeah, man, like
the issue is it's not even so Shams thing. I understand they got their favors. I told you that Brian Windhorst, Chris Haynes, all
Chris Haynes with Dame.
Yeah, but you gotta stay in your lane, bro. If you're a reporter, you gotta stay a reporter. And the issue is like guys like what's his name, Woj and all that try to like get personal and become a guy on a commentator or whatever. Not a commentator, just a
give his opinion
on guy on like ESPN and like Stephen A. Smith and them. And it's like, bro, you can't throw jabs, but then want players to like respect you and want to sit down with you.
Or you want agents to get leak you things.
Why would they do that? They don't like you, so you got to stay in your lane, and that's the issue. But
that's what Woj was doing. That's why LeBron don't mess with him.
LeBron don't mess with him at all. He don't get no LeBron news. LeBron is steering the wrong way. G2 says JB's contract is chump change compared to what Pape is going to get as far as overseas and all at the what's the name? Football.
What did he get?
I think he got 700.
I'm sorry, you said what?
I think he got 700 million for a year.
Is that a phone number that you dial?
A season, bro. Hold on, a season. I think is what they said.
Oh, you're talking about the franchise?
No, I'm talking about him.
He bought the franchise for 700.
No, he getting 700 million a year.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Hey, NBA finna get to that point after a while too. Watch.
700 million a year, though, bro.
They already talking about. Who was that? You that sent that, or somebody? No.
They talking about Shea.
Yeah, my boy B Black. Shout out to him. He said he sent me a thing earlier today talking about Shea might get 400.
Now listen to this. What you just said. That's 400 over 5 years. He's making 700 in 1 year.
Wait, time out.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you actually heard what I was saying.
I thought you were saying like over a stretch. Hold on. Let me hold on, bro. Hold on. Can you repeat that one more time?
Said he's getting 700 million for 1 year.
Lord have mercy, man. I don't. That's literally the richest contract in history, man.
Shout out to Messi. And
So he's getting what? So he's getting more money this year than Black Adam got in the box office.
Yes.
Wow, bro.
Bro, that's that. When I heard that and saw it, I'm like, this is stupid. $700 million for a
I thought
season.
you were saying like over, like
Nah,
5,
you go
6
like
years.
a 5-year, $10 million, like a baseball
1
contract.
year. He gets
1 year, he's getting $700 million. Bro.
Jesus Christ, man.
To play, he's getting paid. I want to say they said he was getting paid like $24 a second or something like that. So every second he like $24 in his hand. Or something. It's ridiculous. They were saying every minute or something. It was something stupid like that. Yeah. Frank Loyard gang. I'm sorry, I could skip that one. I'm sorry, Richard. He says, I think the media tries to make Dwight, Frank, and company are good guys, and they will have to admit Luka is far better than the rest. Yeah, man, they try to. That's because of the Dallas media too. Mark Cuban and them keep pushing. Those guys are great guys. Look at the Dallas social media first and check out who's the best guys in the
great example.
Yeah. Frank Glowyard gang member. What up, Frank? Says seemed like
Frank?
Bulls are quietly shopping Levine, but no good offer. Luckily we spent $1 and 2 Asian stormtroopers. They can't hit the target for a Kyrie. Yeah. I would have took Levine if we didn't have a Kyrie, obviously, but we got Kyrie now, so that's too much offense without having a center. Like that's too much. So good luck to Levine, though, man. I did.
And that's a great point too, friend. They are quietly shopping him because there's not a lot of people talking about Levine moving. We saw his name kind of pop up every couple times, but it's not like out there like Damian Lillard and who's the other guy, James Harden. So yeah, you're right.
You said Kyrie got 126 million. You said Jaylen Brown got 400 million, and they said Kyrie wasn't a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said, right? But they're not talking now after the Jaylen Brown deal and saying it's a good deal now, are they?
No, but Van Fleet got a great deal.
Just everything the Mavericks do, man. Norm, Joe also says Norm, Sanjo. Is that how you say Sanjo?
From 80 to 96.
Sanju.
Keith Grant for 5 months. Yeah.
Then Frank Zaccanelli.
That's him. Yeah. That's him, Joe. I figured you would know. I was trying to think about that today. I was listening to Demond and them, and I was trying to think of who our GM was. He's the one, the Frank guy. He's the one who did the trade for Finley for Jason Kidd.
Joe says, tell the Glowyard about my fantastic Excel spreadsheets. That's why I get research duties. Yes, Joe. Joe sends it to us on.
Yeah, appreciate it, Joe, man.
And all, I appreciate you, Joe.
Like I said, I know you would know, man. That's why I asked. I couldn't remember the guy's name. I knew he was trash, so.
You're our Excel expert, Joe. We appreciate you. Call you EE. Div says, I don't mind the guard pickup from New Orleans, but if you give me a choice, I'd rather get Ayton than waste any spots on money. I'd rather be flexible with the roster to get Ayton. Absolutely, Div.
I'm with you, Div. I think we both with you.
And then we have another spot as well if we get Ayton, right?
Yeah, we have let's just say hypothetically, right? You trade Holmes and Tim, you had 2 spots open in.
So you said the Mavs were interested in guys like Rudy Gay and all that as well? Is that what you were saying before? For the low?
Yeah. I think I heard about Rudy Gay name being.
You've heard that, right? You've heard that? Is that what
Derrick Jones Jr.
That's what you said, right? Oh, okay. Just making sure you heard a bunch of guys still being attached to the Mavs for the low. Okay. TGK says, is it me or does the way Demiris report Mavs news is very pompous, I'm sorry, and so matter of fact, I don't like it. Demiris, who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
Demiris report. I don't like it. Who is that, TGK?
Yeah, you gotta let us know who that is, TGK. I don't even know who that is.
Is it Damiris?
Because I see a name that's not Mark Stein on there.
Yeah, who is that?
But for real, I don't know who that is. Now he'll probably show us and be like, oh, that guy. Yeah. Because right now, I don't know who that is.
Johnny B says Bouillon would be better at THJ role than THJ.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. Hold on.
This is my guy, Johnny B.
Hold on. The father of revenge season is saying get THJ out of here and bring in Bouillon. Wow. I never thought I'd see the day, man.
How old is Tim? 31? 30?
Yeah, 31, I believe.
31.
Bojan 34, about to be 35.
Get Tim off the team. It's about time to get him off the team.
I mean, no, we're not saying that, Johnny.
No,
but
I'm saying get him off the team.
Yeah, not for Bojan though, bro.
It don't gotta be for Bojan. He's saying get him off for Bojan. I'm just saying it's at a point now. Just trade him for Ayton. You feel me? Because
no. Ooh, you gonna hear me talk about that? That's
trade him for Ayton.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I was saying earlier. I'd rather use Tim for that than to use him for Bojan. I don't want that. That's a lateral move.
Koi starting fire in here. He said thoughts on Schroeder's Maxey situation. I'm gonna let you attack that first, bro.
To be honest with you, I didn't even read it. So
you didn't read it where Schroeder said that Maxey ain't working on his game and all that stuff. That what game he got to work on, all he do is play 3-and-D and don't do anything else. Basically, because he didn't play for the team.
I should have read it.
Didn't show up. Yeah, Schroeder went off on Maxey Kleber, and then he apologized later on and all that. Just came back because he didn't want to play for the team.
Because all I remember was Schroeder said. I just heard Schroeder said something about Maxey, and then people on Twitter like, "Oh, you shut up, Schroeder. You know what you're talking about." Yeah. But if you telling me that's what Schroeder said,
bro,
I hear no lies. I've been hearing me talk about the day oneers. Y'all know how I operate, man. Y'all know what I've been getting on for the shout out to Smito. That's your team, Smito. And Schroeder saying that about your favorite player of all time, Maxey Kleber. Like what he said, I've been said that.
Bro, it's
just funny. He said he played with the guy and he said it. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what he said,
I knew he was doing some of that.
Hold on, King. My bad. I'm doing it wrong. My bad.
Oh man.
Good job, Dennis Schroeder. I might buy your jersey now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might get your jersey.
What team is he on?
That man out here preaching, man. I didn't even know that. Like I said, I know he said something, but I didn't hear what he said.
Yo, what team is he on? What team is he on?
Germany.
What team?
He was on Germany.
Oh, my head hurt. Oh, my head is hurting, man. Stop. He did. Though. He said, Max, you don't play. He said, what are you developing, bro? You don't do nothing. I said, oh my gosh, man. This guy is speaking. He's spitting facts. So he's spitting fire.
Man, I wish I had read it. Now that you're telling me this, I'm like, wait, what?
My eyes burning. He's spitting fire.
I thought I saw something about they were mad because he wasn't playing or something like that or whatever.
So you know, Maxey didn't go last year because supposedly he was like hurting all that, and he wanted to get his body right. And then, but he didn't even like show up. He didn't go. And what's his name? Schroeder said he was mad that he didn't even show up. So he was like, "Well, we don't need you this year either. Like, what you coming here to working your game and all that, taking somebody's spot, like a young guy spot? Just stay home. What you working on, bro? You don't got nothing. You're a 3-and-D guy. We don't need you for nothing. You didn't want to give support last year, so why you here now? Let a young guy take your spot." And Maverick fans got mad. So, you know,
if it's what you're telling me, I hear no lies being told. I've been saying this, bro. You heard me. I've been saying about Dwight and this guy. I've been saying this, but we get attacked for it. But it's all good. Thank you, Dennis Schroeder. I'm finally saying something that I've been preaching for the longest, bro. But it's all good.
I'm going to get your jersey, man.
I'm going to get that man jersey, man. I'm gonna lie to
Germany you. I'm gonna have to get 2 of them. Going to Smito too.
Hey, get a home and away one, boy.
Shout out to Smito. Smito, your guy is telling you about your other guy, man. You can't even say it's us now. You can't even say it's just us, bro. Richard says, nice compare on Holmes and Stewart. Thank you, Richard. That's really real. Thank you to him. Oh, man, my head over here. You got me crying over here about this.
I don't know. Is he playing for Australia?
That's what Corey just said. He was looking for him overseas. I think, he is. He is playing this year. Yes, he is. What you doing? Y'all make me feel some type of way. Yes, Johnny B, he is playing this year.
I mean, I really didn't know. I didn't know at all.
He's playing. No, Johnny probably being funny. You know how he is. Is Josh playing for Australia? Is Maxey playing for Germany? That's the question, man. Is he going to really play?
Oh man, I gotta go back in. Was it an audio of him saying it, or was like
I saw it on I saw an article on Twitter or something like that. Somebody sent it to me saying it. Like,
yeah, I didn't even read it, bro. Because all I heard was, like I said, I saw the Mad fan get mad. You can't be saying it, man. Blah blah blah. Hold on. Now, if you telling me what he said, hold on. Why are we getting mad for? Are they lying?
It's Maxey Kleber and Dennis Schroeder. you know, neither one of them got nothing else attached to them as far as trending other than that topic, bro. You can just search it up right now when we got the show, and you'll see it right away.
Wow.
Richard says not making any trade with Hawks that doesn't include Johnson.
They're not giving up Johnson.
Yeah,
and that's fine. I don't have to have Johnson. I'm good.
Yeah,
I got Omax, so
yep.
I'm good.
That's how I feel. Nancy says, is Bill really a PG? The Suns gave up all their PGs. I think if we don't end up getting Ayton, it will be because the coach really wants a shot at fixing him. Bill is not a PG.
Let me say this, and so Trey won't jump us in the comment section. Trey, is it safe to say that Bill is not a point guard? Do you really feel comfortable with Bill running your offense this year?
Hold on, bro. Because Trey be getting us after the show, right? He be coming back.
Yeah.
So let me say this to him now before he jumps back in. Because I gotta use your words, Trey. You told us that y'all was good and comfortable because Booker was going to be your point guard. All I'm hearing now, though, bro, is that Bradley Beal is the starting point guard.
You sure you heard that? And both your names start with a B. You sure you heard Booker and not Beal?
I'm pretty sure Trey said Booker.
Gotcha.
And I've read from media and all over Twitter and all that, they be saying from the Suns that Beal was going to be the point guard.
So Trey,
he said it was going to be okay because Booker was going to be point guard.
Beal is your point guard according to sources. Is that a good thing? Because I will give you my opinion, but I want you to be jumping me in the comment section because I gave my opinion on your team.
Shout out to Trey too, man.
Shout out to Trey. Trying to get him on Fridays, man.
Richard says, not a Portland fan, but has Dame ever made playoffs without CJ? Just asking. Nah, but yes, he has. What am I talking about? Dame shot with Dwight and all that back in the day.
Over Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, it was winning games back then and all, Richard. So I know you're just asking, but yes, he's made it without CJ. Frank said, I don't think so. Y'all gotta give my man credit. He was winning with beating James Harden and Dwight Howard and
yeah, you remember that game winning over Chandler Parsons?
Chandler Parsons, yeah. The guy that got that contract from us.
That's when they had LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's when he got that contract, right? After James Harden said he didn't want him taking no more shots after that game.
Oh, yeah.
He got a contract from us, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Dave said, I would love to see Wemba being a bum and a huge bust. I admit it. I'm a hater because he is in our conference. Shoot, in our division, Div. Worse than that, but
he in our state, Div.
Yeah. Ooh.
He's in our zip code, not Wayne. What up, Damon?
Damon, he said, salute Relin King. Salute to you, Damon. Appreciate
salute,
you,
Damon.
As always. Check out We Talk Hawks TV, y'all. Even if you're not a Hawks fan, if you're a basketball NBA fan at all, just check them out. Good dudes over there.
Yeah, I was watching that show earlier before we started.
Checking out that new symbol they got from Allen Iverson. Richard says, I think Chet wins Rookie of the Year. I'm on that. Richard, man, I'm going to start just making a short of like the list of stuff I said, man. I told y'all about that guy, Chet, they forgetting about him, but I believe that too, Richard.
You said Ben Simmons?
Yep. Berg says, we have talent just in comparison to other teams. Our roster is lacking. Warriors, Nuggets, Wolves, Celtics, Sixers, Lakers, Suns, Bucks, Pelicans, Clippers all have more overall talent than our team. I think you're underestimating our talent. You're overestimating the talent of other teams. Like the Nuggets and all, like everybody, I'm not hating on the Nuggets, but why everybody acting like the Nuggets were such a powerhouse or seen as a powerhouse before like last year? You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like they had to come together and stuff came together to say all these players were, oh my God, they're legit enough to come together and win a championship. We have a bunch of guys that are talented, I feel now, and legit. So if they click, because everybody can move and cut and touch the ball and pass and all that. If it clicks,
dribble,
yeah, and everything is working with the engine as far as Luka and Kyrie, and they don't get hurt and all, and we can possibly grab a center or Derek Lively or something just happens. Like we're going to be good without the center. Even without another center, I'm telling you, just because of the team around it and what I've seen Luka do without a center so far, we're going to be okay. We get the center, it just unlocks another level we've never seen before on this team. And that's what I feel. So I'm still not afraid of these teams. These teams still don't want to see us. That's how I feel. Like they don't want to see Luke in a 7-game series. Steph Curry don't want to see Kyrie in a 7-game series. Come on, y'all. Let's keep it real. The Outcast says non-Mavs related. But what movies are your favorites, no matter how many times you watch them?
That's kind of hard. I got a ton of them, man. I'm a huge movie guy, so I got a lot of them.
I got a ton.
So far this year, it'll probably have to be between, Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Mission Impossible was good.
That was good. Spider-Verse was pretty good. I told Will I was going to sit down and think about this. I forgot to do it.
You see Oppenheimer yet?
Yeah, we saw that. We saw the Barbie and the Oppenheimer movie. Oppenheimer was good.
Yeah.
I would have to look at my list, man. I got a list on AMC. I have to look at what I went to go see, but off the top of my head, those are pretty good movies I saw this year so far. So yeah.
Some of my top 5 all time. Oh man, that's so hard.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard for me, man. When people ask me that, I'm like, I can't tell you my top 5, man. It's hard, man.
3 of my top 5 probably comic book movies.
Yeah, it is mine for sure.
3 of my top 5 will probably be I'm put Black Panther in there. I'm putting put Dark Knight in there. I'm putting not Civil War. What's that?
Falcon Winter Soldier. No, sorry.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Winter Soldier's in there.
Not Falcon Winter Soldier. You don't want to put that in there.
No. Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump is in there. It's in my top 5. What would be 5? There's so many movies.
Yeah, it's a lot of movies, man.
It'd probably be a horror movie. I'm gonna go crazy for y'all, and it's not even because of the greatness and all that stuff. But I'm gonna put Saw. I'm a Saw fanatic.
What about it?
Nah, ain't that big of it. I didn't even see the new. I saw the new first one. I saw both.
Yeah, the first one better than the second one.
Yeah, I saw both of their. I saw the original back with Tim Curry and all that. But as far as the newer one, I only saw the first one. I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, my wife loved them movies, man. It's like her favorite one. She watched that movie when we first came out on like HBO and all that. She's watched that thing like every day.
Shawshank Redemption, bro. You know what's one of the most slept on comic book movies? Dread.
Man, me and Will were just talking about that on the show.
That was almost my top 5. I'm like, Dread, man.
I said the only thing that killed the Dread movie was the marketing, man. The marketing was so trash, bro. God. That movie is so good, man. The marketing was trash.
Ray says Luka won breast cancer awareness exclusive. Can't find one. I want one so bad. Yeah, I don't know if it's exclusive or not, but you might have StockX.
I about to say you might have to hit up StockX, Ray. StockX or Gold,
something like that,
or Stadium Goods, something like that.
Even eBay.
Yeah, try eBay. eBay got
eBay now. They up on their eBay now as far as on the authenticity of the shoes and all that. Let's see. Nancy says, "What's up with Wendy trying to stir the pot, saying LeBron still wants to play with Kyrie?" I mean, we got him signed, so if he wants to play with him, Nancy pause. He's gonna have to be in Dallas, I guess, right?
Oh my God, man! Shout out to Wendy. He's trying. He's trying, man. He's trying. I can't be mad at him, man.
Wendy, shout out.
That's persistence right there, man.
Dave says, "Talk about horrible news for LeBron's son and LeBron's dream of playing with his son. This is sad stuff, man. Better not be the facts. This is that cause it. That would piss me off." Nah, I don't know.
No, I don't think it's the facts, but yeah, man. Cause my wife was asking me that today because she was like, "Do you think he's gonna still be able to play?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
I mean, I'm not trying to think about it because it's not something you want to at this moment be thinking about as far as
you want to think about it, get his health right.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. It went through my head as far as I looked at my wife and said, "I hope he okay." And I said, "I think."
I didn't even think about it until people started asking me, and I'm like, because my boy didn't ask me that today. My wife asked me, and I was just like, I don't know.
I'm like, I looked at her and said, "I think the timeline changed." I ain't gonna lie.
I just hope he's good, man. That's all I was thinking of.
I'm like, this just, it's sad, man.
Yeah,
it's sad, Brownie, man. I hope everything better, but it's sad. And there you go, bro.
Jesus, it's 771
for 1 year, bro.
How is that even possible, though?
What you mean? How is possible?
How do you pay somebody 771 in 1 year, bro?
You want more information? Here you go. Read that.
Wow. Let's get him on the show, man. Be nice to him, be his best friend.
Yeah. Oof.
Jesus Christ, man. I can't wrap my mind around that, man. You saying 700, like, oh, okay,
Yeah, I
4 to
know.
5
That's
years
why
or
I'm
whatever.
saying it to you. You was like, the NBA gonna get there at some point. I'm like,
And you was like, no, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying over like 5 years, over 10 years now. I'm talking about 1 year.
Hey, if we had that record scratching sound, I would have hit that much. You said what now?
Rewind.
Like, hold on, man. 701. Gee, what y'all tell my wife that? She gonna flip out, man.
Frank says, anyone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's crazy. 700 mil contract is about the same amount of money as a current top 13 NBA player combined before Brown signed his.
Yes,
all
Frank.
13 it is combined to be 700 million.
That's how much a movie makes in its runtime, like in its running in the movie theater.
A blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Think of like Deadpool or something making like 700 million in its theatrical run. That's a lot of money in 1 year, man.
The guy that's with the Take That With You podcast. Yeah, he was on
Demir. Okay.
Man and all that on the show.
Now what he say? Yeah, he do kind of sound. Yeah. Matter of fact, he was on your boy Tim McMahon's podcast.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tim McMahon, he was on there with him talking about it. And I was talking about, they kind of like I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess the door open for a new guy or new guys to be, to talk to Luka. Hey, Luka. Richard says, glad y'all caught the Bojan THJ thing from Johnny B. LOL, that's funny. Timmy is his guy. Yeah, that's his guy.
That's why we was shocked. Like,
I can't believe
get out, throwing Timmy away now. Huh? Okay, he didn't went to who your new guy now, Johnny? Who your new guy?
Nancy says, how much pressure do you think JK will be under this year? What are your thoughts? Plus, I hope it comes out of the gate with the mindset to win mode. Yeah, it's I don't know.
You asking us, Nancy, what we think? Or what we think the Mavericks have? Because for us, we think he should be under pressure. Pressure.
I hope. But, I mean, we don't know. I guess we're going to see, right? I'm hoping I hope we don't find out. How about that one? That's really what I really hope.
Yeah, if we don't find out, that's a good thing.
And he's just going out there and doing his thing.
Because like we said before, like we said on the the members only show the other day, like, look, man, kid don't have no more excuses, man.
No.
You gave this man the team he wanted, his type of players and all that stuff. You got Kyrie now for a full season now. You got him for training camp, all that stuff. You got young guys now. You're not old anymore. You're a younger team.
Mm-hmm.
Kid doesn't have any more excuses. I'm sorry. Like, you got to come on with it this year, man.
Knight says, King, did you cop a Messi Miami jersey? Not yet, Knight.
Did you cop it?
No, not yet. I want the black one, but it's pre-orders. They're not like out yet. It's for the pre-order. So I don't know when they're gonna be released exactly, but I'm gonna get on that pre-order eventually though, sometime soon. They're not that expensive. For an authentic, they're like 170 something, I think.
Did you pre-order your Glow Yard jersey?
I already got them. What you mean, man? You asked Knight that. I want to answer this Adam one comment. He didn't say WTM, but I just want to comment. He said, did you guys pick up Dante Exum, who doesn't score Grant Williams, who is average as you know what, and who else is going to make you better? You know what we were as far as offense last year, bro? You know we ended the year. You know what number?
Nope.
Number 6. Our offense was the 6th best offense in the NBA last year. So what that mean the problem was?
Defense.
Yep. So we got better on defense, didn't we?
I believe so.
Much better on defense. And actually, truthfully, we got better on offense as well. Guys can do more.
So, Adam, I'm guessing you asking this question because you don't watch a lot of Mav games.
Maybe not.
We had a lot of people. If you go back and look at our roster, we had a lot of people. We've said this a million times on the show. A lot of people on this team who can't even dribble the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of players on it. We had a lot of players, to say, on this team that were heavily dependent on Luka to set them up, to help them on offense. Those guys you just named off, I'm not 100% on board with the Dante Exum. I can see where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
But guys like Grant Williams, you saw what he did with Boston. You bring that type of sensibility over here to Dallas, that's an automatic upgrade for us. He can do something that the other guys that we had before couldn't do, for one, and that's dribble the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That opens the offense up for other guys. That opens the offense up for Luka. That opens up the offense for Kyrie. Hell, even Tim. It opens up the offense in general when you get more people who actually can dribble the ball. They can generate their own offense. We're not saying everybody got to be top 5 offensive players with the ball, but be competent enough to help the offense flow a whole lot better to where it's not sticking to just 2 guys' hands. And people just standing in the corners or standing on the perimeter waiting for one guy to set them up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why having Grant Williams, as average as blank as you say he is, that's fine. But for us, he's going to definitely contribute on this team. He's a much needed upgrade for what we had last year. There, hope that answers your question.
I hope it does too. Cowboy X Factor, what up? He says, have you seen the Dirk statue yet? I haven't, but Rel has.
A plethora of times.
Yeah, I think we actually put a short up on IG, on our IG, Cowboy. If you follow, I think you do follow us on definitely on IG. I think we have a video on there when Rel took the video. I think I posted it. I hope I did. Hope I'm telling you the truth. Richard says, I had to let up on Maxey. Was getting a bit worried. Smito might be hunting me. LOL. I like Smito. Just don't want Maxey in the lead role. I feel you, Richard. I don't got no problem with Smito, but Smito be aggressive a little too times. And I'd be like, fall back.
Smito be a little wound, a little too tight, man. Yeah, you got to release my guy.
Back. It's okay, man. Well, none of us know each other personally or these NBA players. We just talk.
Need to just okay, Smito. Just probably need to release my guy. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and release.
Pause. But Jamie says, do you believe all the smoke around Allen and Dallas? Part of me says there's a chance that the other me says that it's going to hurt lively development. Now, I really
wait. There's some new stuff around Allen.
Like the same smoke, just smoke.
I didn't hear nothing about Allen, but I'm not mad at it.
I just think we'll get another center.
I think we're gonna get another center. Well, no, you know what? Hold on, I'm sorry. I hope we get another. Stop saying I think. I hope.
I believe in Nico. Berg says, but what about that one game Maxey hit 8 threes like 2 years ago? Doesn't that make up for his lack of production the past 3 years? But again, Bergs, even with that game 2 years
Bergs, be careful, man. Be careful.
I know you was being funny, Bergs, but even that game 2 years ago, which obviously is 2 years out of one game out of 2 years. But what did he add to his game, as my man Schroeder was saying? He's still shooting threes and playing defense.
Bro, Smito about to leave a 2-page essay on all y'all.
It wasn't us. It was Dennis.
Hey, he about to throw in every advanced analytic number that he can find on y'all, man. I'm just giving y'all heads up, man.
He better tell Dennis.
Y'all better duck.
Dennis is a professional NBA player, and he said that about Maxey Kleber, man.
Played with him on his home country.
You feel me?
Basketball team.
KD and those guys and Kyle Kuzma them already said it. They just didn't throw names out there. You feel me? They were already saying that.
Schroeder threw a name.
And the Schroeder just threw a name for you, Smito, to know that we've been yelling it forever, but just letting you know he threw names out there. So
it's your countryman, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say it's a bias over here. Ain't from here. Richard says it's not about wanting Johnson, it's about Hawks not wanting to pay back for Green and Hardy for Clint. I mean,
wait, what? It's not.
It's about them basically wanting back. I think Green and Hardy. They're not going to want Green and Hardy for Clint.
Bro, I'm not. I mean, that's been out there before that they wanted those two included. I'm not giving those two up.
That was before.
And I don't want Jalen Johnson back in return for. To me, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Shout out to Damon and them. They might be. I might be way. Actually, no. Damon might agree with me on this. I think Green and Hardy are far ahead of Jalen Johnson. Not like light years, but I think they're still ahead of Jalen Johnson. I still really feel like Jalen Johnson is raw. He needs a little bit more development than Green and Hardy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because at least Green and Hardy can shoot. Jalen Johnson just cannot shoot. So I'm not doing that.
It's for what they need though. It's different teams and different things they want from different players. You feel me? It's not like so Johnson is actually good for them and he's doing what they want them to do and developing. We
have a better version of Jalen Johnson with Omax, in my opinion.
Yeah, like we got, hopefully. Let's see.
I mean, from what I seen from Jalen Johnson and from what I seen from Omax and just in the summer league alone, and the potential he has coming out of college, I think he's better. But
I think so too.
I could be wrong.
Johnny B said, I still want Zubac over Capella. I may take that too, Johnny B. I don't know. Zubac, how great of a rebound is Zubac around like 10?
Yeah, he double figures. I think he's like 11 or 12 this year.
Okay. Because Capella's starting to fall down, ain't he?
I think he's like hurt 10? This year. He still get you like 10, right? I think last year he got you like 14, I believe.
Ooh.
So this year he got you like 10 or 11, I believe. I could be wrong.
Joe says Damaris was a former analytics guy for the front office too. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they in Mark Cuban's pocket. Frank,
Damaris is in there.
Damaris, yes.
Brian
Frank
Damaris.
says, y'all don't think having a bunch of wing players that can play defense and rebound with Holmes starting be enough for the championship? That's if upgrading center not possible this year. I mean, Frank, it could happen, but I'm not.
Like we're not like
I would say be the favorite.
Stamping it.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, that's a guarantee. Like, well, I would feel like, say, like an Ayton or somebody. I would be like, yo, I'm confident. Like, yo, let's just go ahead and get this season started. Let's see how it rolls or whatever, right? With Holmes, I do think it is an upgrade. I'm not saying it's not an upgrade.
Holmes really had to fit something we've never seen before. Like, he had to be a player we've never seen before. Even that Holmes before on a bad team, like Holmes really got to be something like a guy where you like, if Holmes getting you 14 and 10 on a 15 and 10 on this Maverick team and we competing, like he's considered one of the best centers in the league now. You feel me? Like that's how I feel. So if he can hold his own and do that over here,
that'd be nice if he can give us like Robert Williams type numbers, but Robert Williams is a better defender than him. But
I just want to the defense. Like I'm like that anchor at defense, bro. Like I'm like, I'll see. We're gonna see what Holmes does, man. Like I'm not off the Holmes train. I need to see it. How about that? Like I want to see it with Rashawn Holmes. I can
like if we had him to start the season off, I would not be mad.
No, as long as he starts over the White Powell. Ray says, love the crossover. You planning to expand the team's covered? Hopefully, Ray. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be nice, man. We just got to see. We kind of got looked up on those guys, man. Freezy found us. I found Damon and kind of told him Freezy about him, and then we just kind of just went from there. Other than that, I'm not a dub man. I like that. I like that joke. Yeah, Damaris. Brian Damaris.
Damaris, I got you. Big fan says y'all let that Nick fan Freezy talk nice after saying they're going to win a championship. I missed that part of that episode that y'all pushed back on. No, Rob was joking at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, we were joking before the show started, man.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Freezy, man. Nah, and Freezy was joking too. You don't think they're gonna win a championship?
Johnny B said, "Who would y'all rather have, fully healthy, PG or Jaylen Brown?"
Ooh, that's a good question. I say PG.
No, I'm taking Jaylen Brown. I'm taking. So he said fully healthy. We talk about still this.
Oh,
age.
You know what?
Somebody still this age.
Okay, that's what I thought I had prime in my head.
Yeah. Like prime, I'm taking PG. I take PG.
That's what I was thinking in my head. Okay, you cleared it up.
Yeah,
now, Jaylen Brown. If we talking about like if they're both around the same age, Johnny, I would take PG. Like the Jaylen's age, they both with Jaylen age, I would take PG. If we talking about like fully healthy going into this season, I would say Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. Frank says, King, I'll say this: Oppenheimer was a bit overhyped. It was very good, but not a great level movie. I don't believe that, Frank. It's Nolan. You gotta go, but you're gonna watch it again. You're gonna watch that both. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm sorry. That's for Cause We Geek. You check them out Saturday morning.
Yeah, we might talk about. I don't know if we'll sell yet.
Okay, but yeah, I don't want to start spoiling and all, saying with different parts how the direction and all the Christopher Nolan direction and seeing it in the 70 millimeter where it's like. It was three different.
You know what? We didn't get to see it in 70 millimeter.
Oh my god,
bro! It was sold out everywhere.
You got crop and Hummer where it all was one size, bro. We got like three different sizes on. Oh my goodness! Just
after we were done, I told my wife, I'm like, man, now I see why folks were saying we should have watched it in 70. Man, we were so mad because she tried to look. Bro, it was sold out everywhere,
70
man.
millimeter is first, then look for IMAX. I luckily got to see it in IMAX and 70 millimeter. It was amazing, bro. It was amazing.
Okay, man. You gotta be bragging.
It was amazing. I had to travel. Though. I drove almost 2 hours.
Yeah, like I said, man, everywhere we went, like everywhere we looked, it was sold out, bro.
Yeah, it
sold out, bro.
It was worth it. I bought the tickets as soon as they went on sale.
I ain't watched a movie in a regular movie theater room in so long, bro. We was in there like, man, what is this, man?
Richard says,
crazy.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and Robin Hood with Costa showing my age. Or Costa, okay, Kevin Costa back in the day. I got
Kevin
you.
Costa, yeah.
Showing my age, although Prometheus is right there. I feel you. The old Robin Hood, I'm a Men in Tights type of guy. Richard.
Shout out to Mel Brooks.
Shout out to Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks, that's my dude, man.
Still alive, too.
Yeah, Mel Brooks, man. Knock on wood, Mel Brooks. I ain't going to say it. Outcast says, have y'all seen they clone Tyrone? I haven't seen it. I want to see it. I'm gonna see it.
We saw it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think so.
It's really good. It's also on theaters in some locations on Netflix. I'm gonna watch it on Netflix.
Oh, dang, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it on
Yeah, we saw it yesterday, man. It's a trip, man. It's
I
definitely
heard
a
it was
trip.
real good. I'm gonna watch it. Richard said, "Doesn't matter if you are an LBJ fan or not. Wendy needs LBJ one more ring for his book." Richard says, "Americans
They need that for the book, huh?
need that for the book, man." Richard said, "Americans,
Jesus,
we don't
man.
understand how big soccer is worldwide. Soccer is the number one sport.
On the
Like people
planet.
don't understand. If you guys think like if you can think how big football is here, that
That's how big
touches
soccer is
nothing.
around the world.
That ain't even that don't touch. That touches football is nothing worldwide. Like American football is nothing worldwide. Like basketball is a more global sport than the NFL as far as global. In the United States, the NFL is number one, but as far as global, the NFL is trash as far as that level. So soccer is huge. $771 million, bro, in a year. I want my son to play soccer for real.
So what's the expectation then, man? He supposed to win a championship?
They want, bro. He's talking about one of the greatest soccer players of all time. I just told you about Messi. Messi over here, they just won 4-0 again. Like they.
Oh, I was like, I don't know none of these people.
Like David, so like David Beckham. Remember, David Beckham was the hype back in the day and all that, but he came over here and he was trash. So it was like, bro,
all I remember is Freddie Adu.
So how you the truth over seas, but you trash here. But Messi is considered the GOAT, if not like one of the few that's the GOAT, and he's showing it over here so far. Like it's a G League, like Stephen A. Smith said, as far as being over here, like it's supposed to look, which should make the MLS, even better and get represented better as far as in the States. It should be huge, and I think it is for the United States and soccer in the United States. Joe says, "How are y'all going to?" Oh, did I? I'm sorry, bro. Because you say your name in there, I see you. Div says, "Bro, you can't wrap your mind around him getting $771 million in 1 year. I can't wrap my head around the person who has the type of money to just pay. Imagine how much they have." LOL.
That's what I was saying, dude.
The oil.
That's what I was saying. Like, how do you just pay that in 1 year, bro? That's a lot of money, bro. Oof. But if you telling me where he from, then
that makes a lot of sense. Man. He got that oil.
That's that oil money, right?
That oil. Joe says, "How are y'all gonna leave out Denzel Training Day, Man on Fire?" Come on, Joe. I got a few Denzel movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a lot of movies, man. It's kind of hard to just narrow it down to 5. You know what I'm saying?
I just know Shawshank Redemption. I said, bro, it's so many, man.
So many. It's why whenever anybody asks me, I can't give them 5 movies. It's hard to or whatever. It's kind of hard.
It's and that's just more, and that's more common time as well. Like I can go older movies as well, Joe. If you want to talk about that, like I'm just, it's difficult. 5 movies that's hard.
Yeah, that's harder than tell you who the top 5 all time.
Yeah,
in basketball, it's way harder.
George says Joker had $1 billion run in theaters. My top movie the last 5 years.
Joker was pretty good.
I feel like Joker overrated.
Ooh, that's me.
Shots. I ain't even shocked. I thought it was good, but
you think it was like great?
I didn't think it was. I don't need to see part 2. Like that's how I feel. Like I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, part 2 coming out.
So. What's her name in it? The singer. I can't think of her name right now. Ex singer. I don't know if she sings. Does she still sing? Yeah. What's her name?
Damn, I had a name.
Looking at me, eyes all sticky like honey on bees. What's her name?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Yep. Jeez, I couldn't think of her name for nothing. But yes, Lady Gaga's supposed to be Harley Quinn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. Joe said, "Ralph, to your point about a lack of dribbling on this team, my nightly basketball prayers include asking that Timmy doesn't dribble too much this year before he's traded."
Yeah.
Timmy's out sharpshooter. If he plays like last year, he's just out sharpshooter. He should be fine. Just keep playing like last year, Timmy.
Yeah, play just like you played after the trade deadline.
Right, Kyrie, keep this man in place. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of afraid to lose Timmy with having Kyrie, bro. Like the way Tim Hardaway played with Kyrie, bro.
Listen, I'm not gonna be afraid to lose him if we get a center, man.
No, absolutely not. I'm sorry. You got me right away off that train.
You keep hearing me bring up center, man.
Right away for that Deandre Ayton.
We need that in our life. No juvenile.
No juvenile. Richard says, yes, Green and Hardy are better. Just make trade Hawks want to do, then we can make a fair deal, Yeah, I think Nico, like Ralph said, is really waiting on Ayton. Like he doesn't want to make that deal for Capella and use that for the contract and all. If he can get Ayton, I'd rather have DeAndre Ayton on my team than a Clint Capella. That's just my opinion. So I think those guys are still, since those guys are available and nobody else wants them, they're sitting there for the Mavericks. Whenever the Mavericks
Yeah,
want them,
because
they can
I
really
don't
do.
hear Capella's name being tied to
Yeah.
anybody else.
So
You know what
whenever
I'm
the
saying?
Mavericks want them, bro, they could just say,
All
"All
right,
right,
let's go
I'm
ahead and
ready
get
for
this
you."
done. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
So
think they're fine. Richard said, "Don't want to do my best." Yeah, I get you, Richard, as far as the trade. I knew what you were saying. George said, Oppenheimer is propaganda to make you love the bomb for when UK, you know where it pops off. Man, it ain't propaganda. It showed. I feel like it was deep. It really showed it from all the perspectives and all. It should have made the US look like trash on that movie. I felt like
it really is.
if it's propaganda for that. Knight says Orioles versus Rangers in the playoffs. I'm hoping we play each other in the CS
That's what it's
championship
looking like
series.
right now. We lost that. Well, we losing just against the darn Astros right now in the series. We just lost to the Dodgers.
Freaking what's the name walked it off on us today, Phillies. We beat them the first game, but it's
Then
fine.
the Blue Jays turned around and beat the Dodgers. I'm like, what the heck, man?
That's how it is, man. Let's see, and it's the last one so far. Oh, say Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Oh, he has this last one right here.
Alejandro, what up? Says, hi guys, what do you think about Hardy for Capella? Absolutely no, Alejandro.
Nope, not doing it.
No.
And King forgot to say no.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, for a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, guys. Listen, man, if you're brand new to the channel, man, go ahead and King, more things came in.
George says, you think Hollywood loved America? LOL. I don't know what's going on right now. I can't say who loved who and what shots and what's wrong and what's right. Knight says, my top 5 movies: Predator, First Blood, Field of Dreams, Jurassic Park, Return of the Jedi. I can rock with it.
If they build it, it will come. Knight's what they say.
Yeah, I can rock with it. First Blood. My man, Sylvester Stallone. I'm more of a Rocky guy.
You said Last Blood?
I ain't doing another one.
It was all right, bro. No, I think Last Blood was the last one. I think
that's going to be the last one for sure.
It's the last one for sure. Okay. I can't say for sure. I thought Expendables was gonna be done. They coming out with another one. So
right.
My wife was like, "They got another one coming out." Yes.
I was watching a video. What happened to Tony Jaa, man?
He in there.
I know he in there, but he's supposed to be that dude though, man. I thought he was the next big thing. Pause.
Yeah, it just American wise, he just didn't make it. I don't think his parts were big enough in America though.
I feel like he couldn't talk enough.
Yeah, that too. Like Donnie Yen them can talk.
Yeah, Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan know how to talk. Like even the Jet Li thing, I feel like didn't really know how to talk. Like I don't want to say didn't know how to talk, but like it's just heavy on their accent and all kind of things. Like it didn't pop up as far as believability with their speech.
Too. Even the Ray guys.
Yeah,
they speak. They English a lot fluid than I thought it was. Yeah,
Tony Jaa. And you would think like Tony Jaa would be like. Plus, Tony Jaa got like a real light voice. Not to knock his voice, but like it just seemed like whoa.
But yeah, guys, listen, man. If you're brand new to the channel, man, if you're into map content plus more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, so we can go ahead and grow this thing. I didn't. We're gonna try to get some guests on, man, here coming up here pretty soon. There's one guy did not hit up yet. I've been busy. Also, too, guys, if you can do us a huge favor and hit that like button, man, please, everybody, hit that like button. For as many people we have here watching the show, we should have that many likes, guys.
Please.
Listen, man. Also, too, if you guys are listening to us on podcast form, this will be up tonight in podcast form on all podcast streaming services. Also, too, on our socials. I have the link down below in the description box, guys, for all our socials, guys. You can follow us on all of our socials. We're under Glow Sun Productions on LinkedIn, and We Talk Mavs on everything else, guys. Got the links down below. Our merch too, guys. If you want some of our merch, go to our page and go to the About tab. You can scroll down to Glow Merch, and that'll click on that. That'll lead you right to the site for our merch. Or you can go on Twitter, guys, and there's a link in our Twitter bio for that merch. Also, too, like I said, I know people been asking about the jerseys. We're working on the jerseys, y'all. I promise we're gonna let y'all know when we got these up and running. We can kind of get y'all guys the jerseys and stuff. So we're working on that.
Shout out to you, Alex. Appreciate
it, man. Appreciate it. Checking in from Dallas, yes, sir. But yeah, listen, man. We will be back. I'm sorry, King. You got anything you want to add? My bad.
Oh, just share, guys. On our way to 2,000, our next goal. 1,700 coming up quicker than, I guess, not quicker than anything, but it's great. This thing's not a bad thing. Also, I wanted to say something about the merchandise. You guys buy any merchandise? If you support us anyway with any of that kind of stuff, please take pictures and send it to us in any of our socials. Like you can send it to us, DM us, tag us, whatever. And if Rel's okay with it, I'd love to start like including it in the show. If we could like take a moment and just like shout out people that actually show us their merch if they got anything, I think that'd be awesome. Because it's already is your show.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. But yeah, it's like I said too, guys. I guess we don't thank you guys enough too on this channel.
Yeah.
Just thanking you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the work that me and King put in. Because I know, like, look, man, I'm not the biggest social person. I'm probably like I'm a super duper introvert. I know my wife get on me about that a lot. Kind of pushing me to be a little more social than I used to be social, I should say. I think as I get older, I just kind of want to kind of enjoy my peace time. You know what I mean? But I definitely do appreciate everybody. I know a lot of people tag us on Twitter and all that stuff. I know King gets a lot of messages and stuff like that on Instagram and other sites that we're linked to. Just want to kind of thank you guys for supporting the channel, man. And we tell folks all the time, like, when I started this channel, I didn't start this channel to get recognition or anything like that, or just have my name thrown out there as like one of the guys from Mavericks. None of that stuff, man. I really started this channel, man, to try to bring Mav fans together, man, in a positive way. Talk about the Dallas Mavericks, because I know a lot of times on Twitter and other social sites it gets a little toxic, and sometimes you can't go in there and talk to people, man, without it getting toxic. So, we try to encourage people to come here to the channel, man, and kind of just share your love for the Mavericks, and it's what I do. All the extra stuff, man, all the recognition, all that stuff. I don't really care about that stuff. I think eventually we'll get to that point, but I'm not really dying for that. But I just want to just kind of share that with people, man. Share the love of the Mavericks with everybody else, man, and just kind of have everybody come and do that same thing. I mean, we can debate and all that stuff without being, evil towards each other, man. You know what I mean? So, and with the glow, y'all definitely showing that that's actually possible for the most part, and we definitely appreciate that. Because, like I said, on Twitter, I can't handle Twitter a lot nowadays, man. Just the toxicity and stuff like that, man. It's not even just not just with the fans, in Mad Media State and others. Sometimes, man, that just gets too heavy for me, man. So I just kind of stay off of there. But you guys do definitely make it better, man. Whether it be on these Tuesdays or these Saturdays or after the Mav games or on Fridays with the Glow Yard members, we definitely appreciate it, man. And I know we don't say that enough to you guys. Motivation for us to continue to keep doing this, man. Try to make things better. Believe it or not, y'all, it's not as simple as just getting in front of a camera and talking, man. It's definitely a grind, especially when you got a job also too and trying to do this. We both got wives that we got to tend to. They want their time too. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the wives too for being supportive, man, and being understanding, because they could have been like, nah, you need to spend your time with me instead of spending with other people, other strangers or whatever. So, but yeah, just want to give a shout out to them, man, and show love to the folks out there, man, that be supporting the channel, man. And hopefully, man, like King said, we try to make it to our third goal, man, of 2K, man. We on our way. And I think we'll get there pretty soon. So,
brother, the recognition will come, man, as long as we keep grinding. We do it, like you say, for the love. I love the people, man. Love the Glow Yard. Love the sport. Love the team. It's real out here. We do it for the love of a fan. That's what we say, right? So it's going to come, man. People can always copy the meal, but they don't have a recipe, bro. So
facts.
Keep grinding. We gonna grind, bro. This is what it is. We Glow Yard forever, y'all, and we appreciate y'all. Like Ralph said, I can't echo it more than he could or more than he said. I appreciate y'all so much. Like, I appreciate Ralph for letting me hop on it with him. And it's not no like goodbye, no crying. I'm almost shedding a tear, but it's amazing, y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. So please keep
rocking. Be like old boy off of what's it? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball. Get back in there. Just watch that movie today. My wife loved that movie, man.
But yes, definitely, we appreciate y'all like so much, man. Like, I try. I work. I know, like, Jet and all always hit me in IG and all. And if I can't get back to you, Johnny, be all that. It's not that I'm trying to ignore you. Stuff gets overwhelming at times. I got to take time for myself to sit back and say it's time to answer stuff and talk, because I have other businesses as well. I do other jobs and work, just like Rel said, and I use my phone for that type of stuff. So I always try to get back to everyone. I appreciate y'all shouting out to me and looking up and talking to me. And it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Much love.
We're not an army of us, just two of us, man.
Yeah, it's just us, man.
We trying to do everything at once, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You know, some people, we're not backed by a network.
Not yet. Hey, Tyler Perry, man, holla at us.
Hey, that'd be nice, man. Shout out to Tyler Perry, man.
Holla at us, man. You need a sports.
Shout out to Tyler Perry, man.
So that Tyler P.
But yeah, with all that being said, man, we'll be back here. Oh, listen, too, if y'all guys want to become a member of the channel, man, and join us here on Fridays, guys, please do. Please hit that join button right there on the screen, guys. If you're on an Android or on your computer, guys, you can hit the join button right there. Or if you're on an iPhone, guys, you got to go to Safari. You got to go through Safari to the YouTube desktop and then go to our page and hit join that way. So if you guys want to join, man, we have shows every Friday for the Glow Yard members, man. It's pretty fun, man. Definitely a reason to wake up, man, on Friday mornings, man. That's my days off, and I'll be wanting to rest, but they definitely make it fun, man. So yeah. But yeah, with all that being said, man, listen, man, it's your boy Rail. Got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective. We'll catch y'all, the Glow Yard members, here on Friday. We'll catch everybody else here on Saturday. Hopefully we'll have something lined up for Saturday. I'm hoping I'll get to that as soon as I'm done. But with all that being said, man, we out this piece, King.